Wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
Burke has missed a three in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
12 points in the game. Allen gets blocked. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shovel pass, Boston.
Up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut. Clark connects.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a star. She's a force that reshapes the game the moment she steps onto the court. Every possession feels dangerous. Every touch carries purpose. And every defender knows that one mistake can turn into a highlight. Her ability to control the tempo.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here. Handling the physicality of nice.
Clark, pull up 3, at 1. You, and this guy is the president of...
Phoenix doesn't have that right now as Clark comes up with the turnover. Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go. Clear 8, shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the scoop shot fall. For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
Score from anywhere and elevate her teammates is what makes her one of the most electrifying players in basketball today. Her ball handling allows her to create those opportunities. Clark uses sharp changes of pace, tight control, and excellent footwork to keep defenders off balance.
Trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in.
Brianna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it.
Mitchell with 5 seconds left. Cross court Clark. Does Clark see the clock? Handoff Samuelson. Who buries a 3?
Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects.
She doesn't rely on speed alone, she relies on timing. One hesitation, one misstep by the defender, and she's already in rhythm for the shot. That ability to read defenders in real time is a major reason her scoring looks effortless. Caitlin Clark's basketball IQ separates her from most players.
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith.
Some score power on the court. Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets...
Indiana Fever arguably playing and statistically playing some of the best basketball.
How to use her body and get to her spots and being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off. 8 players on the floor who have played in an all-star game before. Jordan Canada, not one of them, but had the best game.
She understands spacing, tempo, and momentum. She knows when to push the pace and when to slow the game down. In high-pressure moments, she stays composed, trusting her skill and decision-making. She doesn't force plays, she creates them. That calm confidence allows her to take over games.
Many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass.
For Minnesota early, Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for
Anna, at least in the 4th quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
Leavish hounding Clark. Clark, step back 3, knocks it down.
That was
What made that team so good, you two?
Outside. Here's Mitchell curls it out. Boston handoff. Clark back to Boston. Boston spins and banks it in.
Without disrupting flow. Off the ball, Clark remains just as impactful. She relocates quickly, finds open pockets, and stays ready at all times. Defenders can't relax for a second, because even without the ball, her movement creates pressure.
break there to help. Nice pass back. Ben
Rahe works her way inside, and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack back.
by the Dream, getting back in transition defense because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone, and another triple goes.
Clark
Picked up now by Diya Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo. Drill.
Talking about with Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it, Smith again.
And opens opportunities for others. Another underrated aspect of her game is toughness. Clark embraces physical play, absorbs contact, and continues attacking regardless of defensive attention.
Trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in.
Turnover. Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go.
Brianna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four.
Lebish hounding Clark. Clark, step back 3, knocks it down.
Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects.
Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. But
Caitlin Clark is not just another name in basketball. She's a moment waiting to happen. Every time she steps onto the floor, the energy shifts instantly. Defenders become cautious, fans lean forward, and the game feels different. Because when Caitlin Clark has the ball, something unforgettable is always possible.
For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
We're going to expect a big night here for Cunningham. She does a good job stepping in when she needs to.
Clark, she's putting up.
Watch these plays right here. Good basket cut, and then instead of trying to challenge against the shot blocker inside, she kicks it to
Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at.
But going right, she has such a great change of pace, and she's learned to play through the
To use her body and get to her spots and being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off.
Thay working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot.
The only person shooting better from the 3 by percentage than her teammate Kayla McBride.
Clark takes it right.
Her skill set starts with complete confidence. Caitlin's ball handling is smooth, controlled, and fearless. She uses sharp crossovers, hesitation moves, and sudden changes of speed to create space against even the toughest defenders. What makes her special is how calm she looks while doing it.
Boston gets it back to Clark, sidesteps Howard, she will launch and knock down a 3.
Go make for Clark on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again.
To get the app and catch these must-see matchups live. Oh, great fake from Boston, who lays it in.
Rahe works her way inside, and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack pass.
Clark picked up now by Diya Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo. Drill.
Stewart over double-figure scores for the Liberty. Clark feeding Samuelson out of that double team.
She never seems rushed. She lets the game come to her, then strikes at exactly the right moment. Her shooting ability is what truly shocks people. Caitlin Clark shoots from distances that force defenses to panic. Deep threes, step backs, quick pull-ups.
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith. There's Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back. Hits a 3.
There's Mitchell, curls it out. Boston handoff. Clark back to Boston. Boston spins and banks it in.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end? That was
What made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark.
Lebish hounding Clark. Clark, step back 3, knocks it down.
For one, did not, but able to hit. Here's the flick ahead. Alyssa Smith lays it in.
As Alyssa Smith went to the line and did in fact complete the 3-point play.
What do we have? 3 back behind the back? Right?
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark.
Shots most players wouldn't even consider are routine for her. But it's not just about range, it's the confidence behind every attempt. When Caitlin rises for a shot, she believes it's going in. Her release is quick, her balance is perfect, and once she gets hot, the momentum of the entire game can flip instantly. But Caitlin Clark is far more than just a scorer. Her passing is elite and intelligent. She has rare court vision, seeing passing lanes before they fully open. She delivers no-look passes, bounce passes through traffic, and perfectly timed assists that put her teammates in the best position to score.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark.
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three.
Made the last 2 games for JC, but she has been hot tonight. Doctors uses the
Gave her just an inch. She just needs to find a way to get a little bit of space.
Here's Clark turning the corner, lays it in.
Especially adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Fakes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it in. I think she said, I'm 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Can I come in? Stephanie White looked up and said, I'll get you in. Here's Mitchell. What a feed from Al.
Look, and she's frustrated with herself there. Canada the other direction. Indiana gets back defensively. Howard from Clark range.
Kelsey Mitchell. And just
who have a 9-point third-quarter lead. Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally has it. Has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good.
She doesn't force the play, she reads it. Her ability to create for others makes the offense unpredictable and dangerous. Her basketball IQ separates her from most players on the floor. Caitlin understands spacing, timing, and defensive schemes at a high level. When defenders double her, she stays calm and finds the open teammate.
trapping horns.
Oh, launches and connects on a three.
And that jumper looked like she's got her legs and her ankles just fine.
Girl cut by Kelsey Mitchell from 15 and 11.
Clark feeds Boston. Shot clock down to 4. Boston on the drive. Boston fades and hits. All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls.
By the Dream, getting back in transition defense because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone and another triple goal.
Look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left. Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3.
Clark was most recently named Rookie of the Month in the WNBA. The confidence personified by the young.
When they back off, she shoots without hesitation. When they pressure her, she attacks the lane. Every decision is quick, smart, and calculated. She controls the game instead of reacting to it.
And at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
Clark on the move, has Smith running with her. Gets it to her on the move.
That shot won't fall from Haley Jones. Indiana has a chance to take the lead. Nalissa Smith, outlet pass, it's Clark.
Chant a defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3.
Some score power on the court. Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets it.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Indiana's going to have to try to win this a second time here after that brilliant first half. Oh, Clark, beautiful feet.
Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight.
If you enjoyed this Caitlin Clark highlights commentary, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another upload. And let me know in the comments what is your favorite Caitlin Clark moment so far. Thanks for watching, and remember, when Caitlin Clark has the ball, anything can happen.